Miss their childhood days? I don't think there's any person alive who wouldn't miss their childhood days, because that is one phase in your life where you're so carefree and you have nothing to worry about, and that is probably a phase in life that everybody wants to go back to. Hello, friends. I'm a late entrant. I registered just today, and this was the topic that was given to me to talk on. It's the first time I'm doing this in front of the camera, so I am a little nervous too. Anyways, I'll make an attempt. So, like I was saying, it's a beautiful topic what is given to us today, and when I think of childhood days, the one thing that really comes to my memory very distinctly is that beautiful ghazal that Jagjit Singh said, sang, ये दौलत भी ले लो, ये शोहरत भी ले लो, भले छीन लो मुझसे मेरी जवानी, मगर मुझको लौटा दो वो बचपन का सावन, वो कागज़ की कश्ती, वो बारिश का पानी. आई डोंट थिंक हमारे में कोई भी ऐसा होगा जिसने वो कागज़ की कश्तियाँ नहीं बनाई हुई और जिसने वो कश्तियाँ पानी में बहाई नहीं है. आई थिंक ऑल ऑफ अस हैव डन इट. So it is so distinctly put forward by Jagjit Singh ji. It's a beautiful ghazal, and it actually, and especially that line in which he says that वो गुड़िया जिसे बच्चे कहते थे नानी, वो नानी की बातों पे हंसना लगड़ना, whatever it was. So that reminds me of really my nani too. I remember very distinctly that we had moved from Bombay to Delhi, and it was the first time that I was exposed to my cousins, मासी के बच्चे, चाचे के बच्चे, बुआ के बच्चे, all together, getting together at नानी's house. And कितना हंसते थे हम लोग और कितना नानी को छेड़ते थे, और नानी ने जो कहना कि नहीं करना. एक नानी के बैकयार्ड में एक घड़ा होता था, नानी कहती थी इसमें से अगर पानी किसी को निकालना है तो एक डोली सी लगी हुई होती थी, with had a little cup and you could dish the water out with the dolly. But we were not allowed to touch that dolly without a kapda in our hand, which the logic of which I never understood. कि जब हम पानी को हाथ नहीं लगा रहे तो why should we use a kapda to hold the dolly? But that was Nani's order. So all that and teasing Nani, and when Nani was not looking, doing it. So beautiful times. Everybody would want those times to come back. And उसकी जो last line है जो जगजीत जी ने लिखी है कि ना दुनिया का डर था ना रिश्तों का बंधन, बड़ी खूबसूरत थी वो जिंदगी. Good evening. I am actually absolutely delighted to be talking to you all today, because you are a group of young people, very enterprising and very encouraging, who have decided to become entrepreneurs or to start their own business. So guys, before I actually begin, since you have already taken the first step, I think you guys deserve a round of applause. Because believe me, not many people at your age have the guts or the gumption to do what you have done. This is a very big step and a very bold step that you have taken. So guys, to begin with, every business has a success story. No, I think I'm wrong. Every successful business has a success story, because not every business is successful. When you look at our own country and you look at the industrialists, the first name that comes to mind is actually Mukesh Ambani. Now, if you look back, when Dhirubhai Ambani passed away, his legacy was divided equally between both his sons, Mukesh and Anil. Now, look at where Mukesh is today and look at where Anil is today. So guys, something did definitely go wrong with Anil. So that is what the things that you have to keep in mind when you actually start your own business. So my first important advice to you, and my first big point, would be that if there is an amalgamation between your passion and your business, you will actually receive monumental success. So try and align or get into a business which is actually also a passion with you. Correct? Now, the second important point is that dream big. If you dream big, if you dream ordinary, you will have an ordinary life. If you dream big, you will actually achieve what you're trying to achieve. And when you dream, dreams are like your destination, right? They give you a focus. They tell you where you have to reach. So dream big and make that your goal. You know where you're headed. Making that your goal brings me to the third point. Set goals for yourself. Decide where you want to be in the next 10 years of your life, or where do you see yourself in the next 15 years of your life. And that is what you need to focus on, and that is what you need to work towards, because it has given you a focus. Another very important point you need to keep in mind when you're trying to set up your own business is whether you want to be a hands-on entrepreneur or whether you will be hiring expertise from outside to run your business. So there's nothing wrong with that either. A lot of people do that and have very successful businesses. But it's a choice you should actually make before you start anything, because it will help you. It will give you a lot of direction. So guys, my next session is actually going to be a 1-hour session in which I am going to cover the 10 important tips to be a successful entrepreneur. They are all here on the board for any of you who want to see what I'll be talking about. So what I think we will do is we will have a short break. Let's break for a cup of coffee. And those of you who wish to come back, you're most welcome, because that is the purpose of my being here today. And those of you who do not wish to attend the main session, I would like to thank you for coming and attending this preliminary session and taking time out of your busy schedule. So thank you guys, and it's 6 o'clock, so let's give each other 15 minutes. We will meet back at 6:15, and please join us for coffee, which has been laid outside. Thank you guys.